So this is part 2 of Deuteronomy 28. Remember that they're changing my voice. Okay, we ended with verse 7 where it says, the Lord will grant that the enemies who rise up against you will be defeated before you. They will come at you from one direction but flee from you in 7. And again, it says, if you obey God's commands, you'll have those victories for those reasons. You can't do the wrong thing and then crucify Jesus and argue that God has granted that. We need to see that righteousness, that justice, that universal pinpointed moral precision. We need to see the moral logic that accompanies it, not theater arts, psychology, not gaslighting, not people playing stupid, not leveraging privilege, and so on and so forth. Okay. The Lord will send you a blessing on your barns and on everything you put your hand to. The Lord your God will bless you in the land he has given you, right? Everything you put your hand to, which includes martial arts. And that is the bell that rings last. Exodus 15:3, the Lord is the word, the Lord is his name. Isaiah 42:13, Psalm 18, Psalm 19, Psalm 24, Psalm 89, even go on and on and on and on. 1 Samuel 17, Revelation 19, what have you. Okay. So, the Lord will establish you as his holy people, as he promised you on oath, if you keep the commands of the Lord your God and walk in obedience to him. So here's the third time that it's saying this. It's saying, if you keep the commands. That's the only way, right? The chain of commands, the commandments, all that stuff. Then all the peoples on earth will see that you are called by the name of the Lord, and they will fear you. The Lord will grant you abundant prosperity in the fruit of your womb, the young of your livestock, and the crops of your ground in the land he swore to your ancestors to give you. The land in the spiritual realm, that is. The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of his bounty, to send rain, which symbolizes teachings and righteousness and well-being and wisdom and so on and so forth, justice, on the land in season to bless all the work of your hands. You will lend to many nations, but will borrow from none. The Lord will make you the head, not the tail, if you pay attention to the commands of the Lord your God that I give you this day and carefully follow them. You will also be at the top, never at the bottom. This is key here. You will always be at the top. Now, I am the top at the last time in history. The first and last. Who was the first person cited as a great warrior? It was Nimrod. I am the first and the last. And I'm the most cheated person on this planet. And ultimately, that's another way of saying the first shall be last and the last shall be first. But anyone with sense puts me first and comes with me into the spiritual realm, into the presence of God. Excuse me. I'm making it hard for me to speak. They like to pretend. They try to confuse the situation so you think that I doubt myself. I have no doubt that God exists. What came first if not God? I can go on and on, but we're going to stick to the topic at hand here. Okay. Do not turn aside from any of the commands I give you today, to the right or to the left, following other gods and serving them. It says, don't follow the false idols. Don't follow Elon Musk. Don't follow Bruce Lee. Don't follow whoever, don't follow Mike Tyson. Don't follow, President Obama, right? They're all false idols. Okay? And it behooves me to explain this to you. Okay, now what is perhaps the more important section. Curses for disobedience. Curses for disobedience. Deuteronomy. I was once told that Moses wrote Deuteronomy, and other people told me that no one knows who wrote Deuteronomy. Now, I don't know this book at this point that well, but I know the moral essence of the Bible very well. It says, curses for disobedience. I know that it's implicit, it is obvious. But Moses, or whoever wrote this Bible, as a character in the story, he had to explain to you why you're cursed. He has to do that. You can say, shut up, or da-da-da. I mean, you're not supposed to say these things, obviously, but if you'd said these things, he's not supposed to stop. If you started killing up his family, he's not supposed to stop. If you tortured him, he's not supposed to stop, within reason. You see what I'm saying? However, if you do not obey the Lord your God and do not carefully follow all his commands and decrees I am giving you today, all these curses will come on you and overtake you. You will be cursed in the city and cursed in the country. The basket and your kneading trough will be cursed. Now this is key because we see in Zechariah, the woman in the basket. The woman in the basket is wickedness. Okay, and she's also the prostitute riding the beast in Revelation.